Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. Before we start, please don't forget to check out my Kickstarter if you would like to get your space on my tarot course for the new year. If you want to grab one of my awesome calendars that I spent ages working on as well, or you want to bag yourself a reading at a really great price, check out the link in the description. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your key to the week, you have the World card. The World card has been very active for this week, which I believe means we're going to see something happening on the wider world stage. This may be something that's very shocking. It might be something that is it might be something that's just really big news for all of us in some way, shape or form. Remember, on the 30th, we have that big eclipse. Now, especially if you're an ascendant Sagittarius, that eclipse is taking place in your 7th house. So pay attention to your connections, your collaborations, your partners, your relationships, especially pay attention to your relationships, and also as well keep an eye on your competitors. This would be a time to really keep an eye on those. So yeah, for your key to the week as the World card, this could see you interacting with the world or stepping onto that stage in some respect. It may also be as well where you decide this week, Sagittarius, that you're ready for something more. You're ready to ascend. You're ready to take I was going to say you're ready to take your throne. And I know a lot of you will like that, so you know what, if that works for you, then absolutely. This is the time for you to ascend to your own personal throne. Whatever that means, this is time for you to claim your brilliance or your mastery. For your actions and options this week, you have the Knight of Pentacles. This is beautiful, right? Because it suggests that whatever plans you have, you are really taking your time with it. Now, remember, your Knight of Pentacles is also a mode of transport. So this could see you taking a long distance car journey this week. This could be you maybe taking a long distance commute of some sort. It could also see you really focused on your future goals, and maybe you're really starting to maneuver yourself or orientate yourself to that. This week though, it kind of suggests that you are taking your time with everything. It's like you're not taking anything at face value, and the way that this could show up for you, it looks like there is a long journey for you to take this week. So it'll be interesting to see how that shapes up for you. For your communications and conversations, you have the Hanged Man. So this is going to be a week where I think a lot of you will be probably on the low. I don't think you're going to be sort of, the usual loud, gregarious sort of energy that you are. And it's interesting because the sun is obviously in your sign at the moment. So, there is a spotlight on you whether you want it or not. It just kind of suggests that I think you're going to be very selective about this week, about what you're saying, about what you're talking about. And then look at this, right? Because it's right underneath the World card. This kind of suggests to me that this week you're going to spot a trend. This week you are going to see, it's almost like maybe you're going to have a vision, maybe you'll have a vision, or you're going to be able to spot a trend and you're going to be able to see where something is going or how it's shaping up. This could be an intuition, it could be a dream, it could be a feeling, but it's like you just have your finger on the pulse this week and you will know where things are going. And the interesting thing is, because you've got the Hanged Man there in your communications, it kind of suggests that what you know or what you come into, it's not that you don't want to share it, you just know that it's not going to be met very well. As an example, let's go back 20-30 years, and people back then that were saying, there's fluoride in the water and it's not good for you. People were like, okay, this person's a crazy tinfoil hat wearing person, so let's not listen to them. This is what I say, you could be coming into some sort of information this week that maybe is really shocking, or maybe, but you will have it confirmed. Like whatever it is that you know or you come into, you will know that that is the truth of the matter. So it will be, we'll see how that shapes up for you. For your money and materials, you've got the Nine of Pentacles. Finances look good this week. You've got the Nine of Pentacles right underneath the Knight of Pentacles, which means your long-term material goals are definitely on track. I will say this to you though, I will say that from this week, where most people are winding down, it looks like you're about to start winding up. Your hard work is about to begin, Sagittarius. So I don't know what it is that you're working on, but whatever you are working on behind the scenes is this is where you're going to have to start putting the graft in. So you're going to remember this week as when it all started. And, you know, I'll say this to you. While it is going to be what looks like a bit of a long road from here on in, the results are absolutely there. They're absolutely, you know, almost like guaranteed. For your physical health and vitality, this would be a week where you want to look after your bones and your skeleton. Specifically your bones and your skeleton, and then for your home and environment, this is, I mean, look, this could be you really just wanting to make the home like that zhuzhy sort of place where you can just, you know, stretch out and be comfortable and just enjoy that. So I don't know whether this is because you're, you know, once you know, like when you have one of those really long car journeys and you're like, oh, please just give me still land. I mean, you're a Sagittarius, so maybe not, but you could definitely be feeling it this week. And then for your love and relations, you've got the Queen of Pentacles. Love this, right? So this is an earth sign woman, Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Shows up for you in some way, shape or form. Now, for those of you that are single, it could be on your travels or on your journeys that you end up meeting somebody that could be an earth sign or connecting with them. Ooh, excuse me. On another note, for those of you that are partnered or in relationships, this is about you guys looking at how close you are to your financial or your material goals. And I think this week you could be pleasantly surprised. Maybe you haven't looked at that stuff for a while because you were, you know, feeling a bit like, oh, and then you check again and you're like, oh my gosh, like we're actually almost there. This could be a really great week for that. And it may be a week where an earth sign features for all of you in some way, shape or form. The Queen of Pentacles falls underneath the Oak King, which is the Hanged Man. I mean, the spiritual realizations that you have this week may have a lot to do with, or may be facilitated through or via other people. So, you know, be open to conversation, but this is a week where I think you'll be doing more listening than speaking. And through that listening, you could be gaining some sort of really amazing insight. All right, with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.